I thought I would take a quick ride today. Nice Saturday afternoon, sun's out. Everybody's cutting the grass. I just got mine done. Did mine a few hours ago. It's getting long. Temperature goes down 60s. Grass around here grows like crazy. It's hard to keep up. Keep it cut. Anyway, I just thought I'd take a short ride, like I said. A good friend of mine's getting remarried. He's got a dual bridal shower. What do you call it? Bridal shower, but it's for both of them. You know, older, getting remarried, both of them. So not your traditional thing, I guess, but so I'll go do that later this evening. So I wanted to get a quick ride, and I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Working on Sunday. I got kind of a different career per se. Airline pilot. So I said the first video, which was crappy quality, but traveled a lot and gone quite a bit. So yeah, I'm a captain for a major airline. I won't say the name. But been flying for I don't know, 25 plus years, I guess. Moves track, but so that takes me away. Kind of get sick of the traveling. This probably goes, you know, goes with the territory, you know. But gets old after a while. Yeah, I learned how to fly in California. I was originally from here in Ohio. Was born and raised up near Dayton, north of Dayton, Ohio, and I moved out to Northern California when I was, I guess, a sophomore in high school. So started out there and finished up all my schooling out there. My dad worked for Intel for quite some time, so that's why we ended up moving out near Silicon Valley. I watch Robert Robb out in Bakersfield. Every time I see Triple X Deadhead, also the guys that do some video vlogging out there in the West. Kind of keeps me feeling in touch, I guess, but I'm always kind of homesick for the California, the Valley, the Bay Area. I miss it tremendously. I think I spent about 15, 16 years out there. So anyway, I learned how to fly out the Bay Area, San Carlos Airport, which is just south of San Francisco. Got all my ratings and stuff, and the college out there also did aviation stuff. That's all I've basically been doing most of my life. Run this baby here. So yeah, I just got all my stuff, ratings, flight ratings out in California, all kinds of jobs. Started from sweeping the hangar floors, flight school it, I'm assuming, but I did that back in the early 90s, I guess it was. I did that for the radio station had a contract with our fixed base operator, it's called. So I did that, flight instructed, flew charters. Did a summer flying, spotting fires out in Arizona, well, Phoenix, and then plane was based out of Sky Harbor there in Phoenix, and take off and go patrol the Tonto National Forest, which is just, I guess that would be east of Phoenix. Did that for a summer. Hotter than hell, flying a small twin-engine airplane out in the heat like that, but did that. And then I got a job flying out in the Grand Canyon, did Grand Canyon tours for a while, and then got on with the commuter, flying out in the East Coast, Boston, and kind of the rest is history. Got another job with another commuter. I got laid off after about 7 months. With the first airline, and then got on with a company in Milwaukee and flew there 8 years, and now I've been working for this company I'm working for now since 2004. So anyway, it's fun because I love flying, I love riding, I love driving cars. I got some videos on my channel, some older videos of doing some driver's education events, they're called, like the Porsche Club, BMW Club, Audi Club, Alfa Romeo Club, those all that stuff where you spend a weekend and get track time. So I went to Mid-Ohio, did Mid-Ohio three or 4 times. I went to Putnam Park, Indiana, did that quite a bit. My dad did it with me on his car. It was kind of a father-son thing. Love that. Still, I want to go back and do some of that. I just haven't had time. It's expensive. Be a factor in tires, wear and tear on the car. But fast cars, fast airplanes, fast motorcycles. Most of us that do this kind of stuff are take a left down here. This is kind of a poor road. Do this kind of stuff. It's kind of your MO. So, well, I put that other air filter back on. This thing I just thought about it in the other video. It does make a difference. A little liar. I mean, it does. More air, right? More air in. More power. So yeah, 15-minute change out, but. That DK Customs 450, 457 air cleaner system works good. It's got the breather bolts, works really good. It makes it sound better too. It does open up the sound a lot better. I do too much of a hooligan stuff, right? I do that sometimes myself, like everybody else. Days you ride like Rambo, on other days you just feel like opening it up. So anyway, that first video is kind of, I said, most people, if you even watch it, you can't hear probably anything I was saying, but started out riding when I was probably about 8. My brothers bought a little Z50 from some neighbor. So it was like a monkey. I guess they called it a monkey, but the original Z50 has been around for, the freaking motor's been around forever. The little Honda 50cc motor's been around, they said, forever, but bought that thing and had vice grips for the shift shift lever because there was no shift lever. I remember that, but no, I was too small for it. And I remember my brothers got it. I don't know if it was my older brother. Actually, my middle brother was the one that was in the riding. Got me, and if it wasn't for him, who knows if I didn't have older brothers. I don't know if I would be doing, what I do now, riding, flying airplanes, stuff like that. But, so anyway, I remember they let me go on it, and I was like, let me go on it, so I go on this thing, and this big weeping willow tree out in the middle of our, we had a pretty couple acres, but in the middle of our yard right there, and I got on it, and bam, frickin' hit the tree, busted up the bottom of my tongue, whatever, cut my tongue, and didn't deter me. Fell in love, love at first sight, man. But I guess for my birthday, that same year or whatever, my parents bought me a used QA50. I think it was like a 69 model, 69 or 70. This was back in when I got it, 75 or something, 76. That was pretty old, piece of crap. 2-speed, slower than hell. Outgrew it, I probably outgrew it within a couple months, but I remember thinking this freaking disintegrated right with my brother. My brother bought an RM100, loud as hell, piece of crap, downpipe that came up, little Japanese sun on the tank, good old, just go out and ride. And I was riding my little QA50 and almost get blown over when they go by me. But I remember that thing just disintegrated, the transmission went out or something, but it was garbage. And I say that's what my dad always loved, that little L-Store MR50 they had. I think they had it for 2 years. They made it, and saw that thing in a magazine, Cycle World or something magazine. That little Christmas ad. I just fell in love with that damn bike. $250 or something new. And I got it for Christmas. So I was like, that was like that was like the best thing in the world. Loved that bike. Loved it. Fantastic. I don't know, was it 3 or 4, maybe a 4-speed clutch, a little 2-stroker, it ripped pretty well for what, back in the day. And I got rid of it, I traded that in, rebuilt it, I think, once, and then, I rode it, I ride the thing every day after school. I rode it constantly rode that thing. And then traded in on a 70, I think it was 79 XR80. Okay, what are you gonna do here, people? Jesus. I think, and then we moved. I moved really to California. Then this is always hairy coming through here. Once we moved out to California, my brother got an XR500. I got an XR200R. 83 maybe, 83 model. Did some. We used to go up patrol up on Skyline up in northern California, but up I would say up La Honda, up there. There was what the heck was the name of that thing? We used to go up there and we joined the club and ride up there and patrolling the fire roads, whatever, up there. Jeez, I can't remember what the heck the name of that was now, but my brother and I did that. We go up and ride. Then I got sold that, getting flying, and started flying. That's working on my career, and then I ended up buying a bike. 4 or 5 years later, like an RM250, and then I got the first really water cooled, like 82, I think, maybe the first really water cooled RM250, and then sold back an RM125. That's when I was doing some motocross out down there, and for people that are familiar with the Bay Area, down in Santa Clara, down, I don't know if the 49er stuff's down there. There was a motocross track there by, I think Great America's down there, I guess. So I used to go down there and ride motocross and stuff. So that's kind of my humble beginnings, I guess. I can say a lot of people start riding forever, but I mean forever ago when they were little kids. So mainly ride off-road dirt, and I always want to get a street bike. And my mom said, no, never. You live in the house, you're never going to get right on the street. You'll be kicked out of the house. I just couldn't wait any longer. I finally, the Ninja 600 wasn't the 600R, but it wasn't the ZX6, whatever. I bought that used from a guy, it must have been early 90s, and kept it in the storage unit in Redwood City, California. Keep it away from my parents, damn funniest thing. Kept it there, ride it, take my car, go get it, ride the flight instructor, I ride it to the flight school, to work. And then finally I brought it home. My mom almost had a conniption fit, so I basically sold it. Finally sold it. And that's actually, I think I had that for maybe about a year. Rode it, not a lot. My first bike, first street bike. Didn't have a license, had a permit, didn't have insurance. Stupid stuff you do as a young kid. And then up until, say, a few years ago, getting back on the street, started getting some street bikes. Now I sold my dirt bikes. Concentrate down this, mainly riding on the road. I enjoy the heck out of it. So I bought a Ninja 250 from a guy that only rode it for, I don't know, he had 68 miles on it. A couple, like 2012 model. Got rid of that. Rode that for 3 or 4 months, got rid of it, and then went down and bought a ZX6R. It's a stupid thing to do. I love sport bikes, like a lot of super sport. There's a place for it, but not here, maybe my age. Older guy, I guess. Wasn't the smartest thing to do. And I traded that in to get that Bolt. I had a Bolt for a while, and now there's a lot of discussion among guys between the Bolt and the Iron and 883 or the Sportster 48. I don't know, that was a great bike. I just want to get a Harley. I mean, it just doesn't, it's not as raw. It doesn't feel like a Harley. It's smooth. It got some good power. It has the positives. Love my 48, but then I traded that in for the 48. It didn't do well. I mean, lost my butt on that. That was the thing. I love this bike, but it's upside down on it. It wasn't the best thing to do. Never the smartest business or financial decision to do, but oh well. So that's kind of my motorcycle history, motorcycle career. Yeah, she goes. That air filter does help out a lot. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick video. I'll be gone for 4 days anyway, so won't be doing any riding or anything, so it kind of sucks. But